be 100% कर्नाटक किसी को आओ मत कहो, किसी को जाओ मत कहो, ना कुछ पाना ना कुछ खोना. Who asked you live at zero complaint level? मौज में रहो, be happy. श्री कृष्णा श्री कृष्णा श्री कृष्णा श्री कृष्णा. गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः. गुरु साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः. तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः. न भूमिर्न तोयं न तेजो न वायुः. Breakfast over? If breakfast is not over, then you should not feel sleepy. न भूमिर्न तोयं न तेजो न वायुः. न खं नेन्द्रियं वा न तेषां समूहः. अनेकान्तिकत्वात् सुषुप्त्येकसिद्धः. तदेको वशिष्ठः शिवः केवलोऽहम्. Neither I am the five great elements, nor the five sense organs, nor the assembly of the five elements and the sense organs, etc. Why? Anekantikatvat, because they are many. I am one. Anekantikatvat. Then who are you? Sushupteka siddhaha. In the deep sleep, how many are there? Only one. There is no sense of otherness, and yet there is no experience of our own absence. See? Therefore, that which is in the deep sleep is the truth. Therefore, go to sleep. You don't have to tell us. We are self-sufficient. We go on our own. See, friend. Tadeko Vashishtaha. So whatever is remaining in the deep sleep, what is that? Shivaha. And what is the Shiva? Kevalaha Aham. Kevala is a technical word in Vedanta Shastra. Kevala means there are different type of differences. One is Sajatiya Bhed, second is Vijatiya Bhed, and the third is Swagata Bhed, three of them. Where these three differences are absent, it is called as Kevala. Kevala means only. $100 only. That means not more than that, not less than that. So what are the differences? First is Vijatiya difference. Differences on account of the species. The plants are not animals. So, Vanaspati Jati and Prani Jati, they are separate. Vijatiya. Then Sajatiya, all are animals. But one is a cow, the other is kangaroo, the third one is a bird. So, Sajati, all are animals, but they are different from each other. Then third, Swagata Bheda. Swagata Bheda means only one cow, but within that one cow, horns are not the tail is not the stomach is not the legs is not the tongue. Swagata Bheda. Those who are students of statistics, they know there are various criteria for establishing the value of each factor. So, the source of variation, 1, 2, 3, and which cannot be attributed, it is called as the error variance. So, that error variance is the Swagata Bheda. So, Kevala is that where all these differences are totally absent. Now, which are the differences? This is principle. Now, we have to apply the principle. So, differences are Jiva, Jagat and Ishvara. Ishvara, the creator, Jiva and the Jagat, the created. So, on account of these three, there are 5 possible differences. Difference between the Jiva and the Jagat. Difference between the Jiva and the Ishvara. Difference between Ishvara and the Jagat. The difference between Jiva and the Jiva. The difference between Jagat and the Jagat. These 5 type of differences where they are absent, that is Kevala. And this is our experience in deep sleep. In deep sleep, and this is another important point, we have to just recognize facts. Don't have to do anything. Be lazy. Intelligent people are not active. They are lazy. They'll be sitting here. How to contact their... let me try it. उठेंगे नहीं. Be lazy. Not difficult. Lazy people are creative. They create problem for others. See? Our waking experiences are different. No difficulty in understanding. Our dreams are different. You know. One child asked me this question, Swamiji, do you dream? I said, yes. You? I also dream. Then I asked him, what was your dream? Tell me. He said, Swamiji, only once I told my father the dream and I got banging. Why? I got up in the morning and I was crying. He asked me, what happened? Why are you crying? Dad, I had a bad dream. What dream? I failed in the examination. No, what a child can get a dream? I failed in the examination. Father got angry. You are just like your mother. Start crying right in the morning. So, you have a dream? He asked me. I said, yes. I said, my dream is, I am giving lecture and people are sleeping. This is my dream. So, our waking experiences are different, our dreams are different, but our deep sleep experience is common. Have you thought over it? In deep sleep, we are neither mother, father, brother, sister, husband, wife, Indian man, woman, animal, plant, nothing. But we are. And in deep sleep, there is no sense of otherness. Because there is no sense of otherness, there cannot be waking and dream experiences. That is why everybody wants to sleep. So, what is the sleep experience like? It is like the ocean. Whatever may be the waves, tsunami, breakers, crackers, uh, frothing, ripples, all of them have the same source, the ocean. When your this vision changes, na, you get a different perception of this world. Once I was in Calcutta many years before, midnight, maybe more than that, 3 o'clock or so in the morning. I was with some boys and girls. We went to see the Navratri in Calcutta. Navratri is done in a very big way. So when we were coming on the footpath, so many people were sleeping. I said, hey, stop here. Now tell me, you look at this and make one statement. Don't give lectures. You say, Swamiji, they are all tired. Very good. You say, they don't know where they are sleeping now. Very good. You say, oh, that's all. What more? I say, very good, go, let's go. No, you also tell. I said, okay. Now, man is not man, woman is not woman. There was a goat. Goat is not goat, the donkey is not donkey. The bird is not a bird. The animal is not animal. All of them are alive. So what is the first expression? Is life. Life is common. Further, life gets contaminated by body identification. Thereafter, I versus you, samsara begins. What should be spiritual practice? Sleep. You don't have to tell us that. You have to tell, wake up. Uttishtata jagrata prapyavaran. See, friends. Therefore, tadeko avashishta shiva kevaloham. So this undifferentiated, uncreated, unchanging, one without a second, auspicious being is me. When I say I am old, what is the definition of I? The age of the body. When I say I am a man, I means gender. When I say I am Indian, I means a citizen. How many eyes are inside? A poultry farm. And wherever there is a poultry farm, can there be peace? I told my husband, he never understands me. I don't know how other people's husband understand me, but my own husband doesn't understand. Who is talking? Wife. Then you get tired of that. But at least my son is good. He doesn't bother me. Immediately, wife left, then mother became. Recognize my friends, that's all. He's not a mechanical. Get out of this wrong approach to life. Going further, न वर्णा न वर्णाश्रमचार धर्मा न मे धारणा ध्यान योगादयोपि अनात्माश्रया हम अमाध्यासहानात् तदेको विशिष्ट शिव केवलोऽहम्. No varna. Varna means what? Varnanat varna. The criteria which are used for description is called as varna. Our Indian politicians have uh, done a great damage by not understanding this word. Varna is not caste. Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra, they are varna. Now they are not caste. It is something like when you want to study, let us take animal kingdom. How will you study? We will classify. So there are vertebrates and non-vertebrates. Then, for example, you take the vertebrates. Then among the vertebrates, there are mammals, avians, then amphibians. So when we are classifying the animal kingdom, is there any mention that something is superior, something is inferior? See? But when we make this, then we are going the wrong way and therefore suffering. So what is the Varna? Varna are four: Brahman, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra. And they are based on some criteria. Classification is on the basis of criteria. What is the criteria? So there are three modes: Sattva, Rajas, Tamas. Those who are predominantly sattvic, meaning contemplative, studious, relaxed, self-oriented, not extrovert, they are not lazy, studious. Such persons are called as Brahmana. Second, those who are dynamic, active, able to guide, lead many without selfishness, because they are rajas predominantly, but supported by the sattva, therefore not selfish. And a little bit of tamas. They are kshatriya. Then the third, shudra, no, vaishya. Vaishya is the one, they are dynamic but selfish. Whatever they are doing, for me, I want it. And the fourth one are the Shudra. Shudra are government servants. Who is the Shudra? Shudra is the one who wants to do nothing but want only money. See? So what is the dream of a government servant? There should be 30 pay days a month and 30 holidays. See? Constantly begging and wanting everything without doing anything. Four types. They are very tamasic, tamoguni. So no varnaha. See? Now understand, when the electricity goes through the bulb, it doesn't become light. Light is expression of the bulb, not of the electricity. If other gadget is the fan. So electricity is not moving, it is the fan that is moving. In the same manner, all of them are supported by the same reality, but differences are on account of the gadget which is fixed to the electric current. In the same manner, what is the predominance in our personality? According to that, we are labeled as Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra. Bhagavan says in Bhagavad Gita, Chaturvarnam maya srishtam guna karma vivagashah. not Janmashaha. Guna Karma Vivagashaha. What is the predominance of the guna in you? Sattva, Rajas, or Tamas. And what is the proportion? Karma. What type of activities you are engaged in? See, friends. Therefore, no varnaha. Then all of them are supported by the same reality. If our attention is on the substratum, we will not get carried away by the superimpose. If there are two statues in one jewelry shop, he has asked me, Swamiji, these are two statues. Both are made of gold. One is Bhagwan Krishna, other is Kali Mata. Both are gold. Which you will take? I will not give you, but simply tell me. I said, what do you imagine? I know you always say Krishna, Krishna, Krishna. You will take Krishna. I said, over here. No, I will tell you. Which is heavy? Keep the Krishna and the Devi with you. I am interested in gold. In the same manner, if our attention is on the principle of life, we will not get influenced by somebody, the Brahman, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra. No varna, then ashrama. Ashrama is the four of them. Brahmachari, Grihastha, Vanaprastha, Sannyasi. Brahmachari is engaged in studies. Then Grihastha is engaged in creating problems. Vanaprastha is regretting. And sannyasi is liberated. How simple it is. So, and we are all, everything. When we are identified with the body, living as the body, for the body, on everybody, we are Shudra. If I do this thing, what will I get? Vaishya. I will see that this is done. I'll show it to the world. Then Kshatriya. The third one, live happily, cheerfully, do your job, don't get excited and destroy everybody. Brahmana. See? Na varna ashrama. Then ashrama achara dharma. Achara dharma is for these two things together. Varnashrama vyavastha. Not only varna, not only ashrama. Varnachara vyavastha. Varnashrama vyavastha. Now what is varnashrama vyavastha? If you are predominantly sattvic, means Brahman, then your acharan, your conduct should be you engage in the study of the scriptures and maintain the knowledge which is passed down from the Guru Shishya, so that this knowledge is maintained in the society, Brahmana. If you are predominantly dynamic, but then bring your dynamism not for the selfishness, but for the society, you are a Kshatriya. If you are dynamic, but you have got selfishness also, never mind, produce wealth for the society. And if you are good for nothing, join a government job. Once I was telling this thing in India, after my lecture, one government servant came, Swamiji, you are against them. I said, no, I am not against them. Why you say like this thing? I said, okay, I withdraw. Never argue and fight with government servants. They are government servants because they are good for nothing. Na varna, shamachara dharma, na me dharana, dhyana, yoga, dayopi. The second place where we get lost is dhyana, dharana, yoga. Whether you are doing asana or not, you are. Dharana, whether you are holding the mind in one place, concentrate on Bhrumadhya. But what is the need? Now tell me, Do you have any doubt that you are a man or a woman? Will you do this sadhana? I am a man, I am a man, I am a man. Swamiji, what are you doing? I am doing sadhana. What? I am a man. Really, I am a man. Look here, I am a man. But nobody is calling you woman. Why are you telling again and again? Do you have doubt about yourself? See? We don't have to prove anything to anybody. Remember, meditation is freedom from the struggle to prove something to somebody. We don't have to. Therefore, no dharana. Oh, no. And then, whether I should do concentration on the heart or on the Bhrumadhya heart. Okay. Whose heart? Your beloved. Okay. My friends, don't get carried away by all those gimmicks that will keep you tied down in the Prakriti. You have to get out of it. They are called upaya. Like we came here by our car. Whatever expensive your car may be, it has got a limit. It cannot go beyond it. No, but it is so expensive, It is more expensive than my life. And I am sleeping in a comfortable, and my car is in the rain. Upaya, use and drop. See, friends, in the same manner, all these things, dharana, dhyan, yoga, these are all upaya. Don't hold on to that whole life. See, one of my observation, whether you like or not, those who get too much involved in yogasana, etc., their body identification becomes very firm. And you will come across, I have stayed in the yoga institutions. They demonstrate on the stage various postures by various students. And not only, they bring out nice designs. So two students are doing this way, doing this way, and all that, and it is all shown like the circus. And when they do that, the whole audience, and then even yatanda, whole audience. See, is yoga abhyas a performance on the stage? Like in case of the devotion or the bhajan kirtan, that is the performance on the stage. Those who are singing bhajans on the stage, do you think it is a devotion? It's a performance. And what is the performance? When the audience appreciates, they get more enchanted. Aha! See? Mukarrar, again. One person was singing, and the audience said, once more, once, twice, thrice, 7, 8th time. Finally, he could not stop. He said, you people like this so much, you are asking me to sing again and again. No, you are singing wrong. Understand this thing. Spiritual life is not a performance to be shown to the world. It is so subjective that nobody should even suspect that we are walking the spiritual path. It is such a secret. But we have to show. Do you do meditation? No. You don't do meditation? Yoga? No. Pranayam? No. What do you do? Sleep. See, friends. Therefore, name dhyana dharana yoga dayopi. Then anatma shraya aham adhyasa hanat. Why this is possible? How this is possible? Anatma Ashraya. Anatma Ashraya, identification with the body, etc. Then Aham Adhyasat. Adhyasahanat. Adhyasa means what? That what I am not, I start thinking I am that. Adihi Asa. The experience born out of foolishness or stupidity is Adhyasa. See? Like what? Be attentive. Whenever you are disturbed and miserable, if you just do this much, find out who is disturbed or miserable. Instantaneously, you will get freedom from your miseries. You will come to know the one who is miserable doesn't exist. Mother, father, brother, sister, husband, wife, where are they? And who are miserable? These non-existing entities are miserable. Who can help us? Nobody. Recognize, my friends, this. Nobody can help us. Therefore, Anatma Ashraya Aham Adhyasa. This notion that I am body, then I am somebody, and that somebody doesn't exist. And when the body identification is gone, then who am I? Yet I continue to exist. So, Hanat, by destruction about the wrong notion that we have about our identity, then when this is all rejected, then Tadeko Avashishta Shiva Kevaloham. Then whatever remains means what? When I drop the relations, when I drop the possessions, then I drop my achievements, my failures, friends, enemies. Ultimately, I drop all efforts and I drop body identification. There is nothing but I continue to be. Shiva Kevaloham. This is what I am. If we have recognized our divinity, to whom will you talk? There is nobody to talk to. Because Ekameva Dvitiya. You are now seeing everything. When you go tonight to your room, close the room, all sides, absolute darkness. Keep the eyes open and see. Eyes cannot see darkness, but eyes cannot stop from seeing. Then seeing is happening because there is nothing to see. Therefore, seer is not born. Seeing without seer is awareness. Multiply this. Hearing without hearer is the truth. If a hearer is born, then I understood, I not understood. I like, I don't like. Anatmashrayaham adhyasahanat tadeko vishishta shiva kevaloham. So whatever remains in the negation of everything, and that which cannot be negated is the truth. Try to find out what can be negated. The body can be negated, we still continue to be in the dream. Dream is negated, we continue to be in deep sleep. Deep sleep, everything is negated except ourselves. Therefore, this exercise which I told you, Who goes to sleep? Work on it. Don't demonstrate. We believe in practical. Who goes to sleep? Waker doesn't go to sleep, he is not in the sleep. Dreamer doesn't go to sleep, he is not in the sleep. Who goes to sleep? The deep sleeper also doesn't go to sleep. If he sleeps, who knows I had a good sleep? Then sleep is an experience where there is nobody. And therefore, if we extend our deep sleep experience in the waking, we are realized. So 50% you have done. You can sleep anytime. Now, one more step. That's it. Can there be more simpler spirituality than this thing? So when you come to satsang, you sleep in the satsang. 50% done. Now, only thing is, in satsang, don't sleep. But Swamiji, you are so anesthetic. While listening to you, we go to sleep. What to do? Tadeko Vashishta Shiva Kevaloham. So the one who supports the absence of everything but cannot establish its own absence is the truth. Work on it. Nobody can help you. Remember, don't hang around a guru. We have the picture of Guru Maharaj. Crucify him on the wall. Hang there. Don't come down. See, Guru has to descend in our heart. And if the Guru descends in our heart, we are able to learn from every single experience of our life. Otherwise, you will have, a gallery of gurus. They all must be frustrated. क्यों मैंने इसको कहा? You have to learn. Nobody can teach. Our condition is, one person was going, he saw a post, Mulgrave, and he stood there. Why? I wanted to come to Mulgrave, so I am here. See, it is written here, Mulgrave. No, man, it is an arrow. You have to walk. Oh, I have to walk that way. Exactly. If you don't walk, you will go in your grave. That is why the name is Mulgrave. I was in UK, and the place where I was staying for a few days, that place name was Ingrave. So when I was walking, Swamiji, where are you? I said, Ingrave. Ingrave? I said, yes. Wi-Fi comes up to there also. It is only an arrow. The Guru, the books, the scriptures, they are only the arrows. You have to walk. And what is that walk? Then walk is not physical. Walk is not mental. Then walk is without utilizing all your faculties, Jnanendriya, Karmendriya, Manabuddhi, Chitta, Ahankar. Drop all of them. The experience which does not involve operation of sense organs, mind and intellect. That is the truth. And therefore, यदि वन्य से सुवेदेति दहरमेवापि नूनम त्वं वेत्त ब्रह्मणो रूपम. If you say, I have understood very well, then you are using your intellect. The truth is beyond the scope of the intellect. I feel. You are getting lost in emotions. Therefore, that experience which does not involve the operation of all the known means of knowledge is the truth. Where this experience happens? In deep sleep. Deep sleep, do we experience by the sense organs or the mind or the intellect? No. None of them are operating. When this experience of the deep sleep is smuggled in the waking experience, you are one with the divine. As you are listening to me, listen to the world. One of my weaknesses is I don't remember anybody's names. What can I do? Manufactured defect. Earlier I used to feel bad about it. Now I don't feel. I suffer. What can I do? But how come you don't remember? I don't know. That's it. For not knowing, there is no cause. Not knowing is the cause. See? Many people ask this question. What is the cause of ignorance? This I learned from a child. In a school, the teacher was dictating and watching also. One student wrote wrong spelling. She got angry. Who taught you wrong spelling? Ma'am, wrong spelling is not taught. It happens. How true it is. Ignorance is the cause. For ignorance, there is no cause. See? Therefore, just get out of all these limitations and be. Na mata pita va na deva na loka. Na veda na yajna na tirtham bruvanti. Sushupto nirastati shunyatmakatvan. तदेको वशिष्ठ शिव केवलोहम. Where we are caught, this is being indicated here. Who am I? Shiva kevaloham. Na mata, na pita, na deva, na loka. Take one by one. These are all relational expressions of the unrelated reality. Now take our common example, man or woman. They become so many of them. When a child is born, it's not only one child is born. Along with that child, the mother, the father, the uncle, the auntie, so many are born. And out of all of them, only the child grows. Parents never grow. This I learned in one place in probably Bangalore. So one old lady I spoke. I said, Mama, everything is fine. Swamiji, my children don't listen to me. I said, really? They are so irresponsible. They don't think about their children's marriage. Really? Well, we'll scold them. So we called him. He came. Retired brigadier. Now her complaint was, see, he doesn't listen to me. He also had the same complaint. When are you going to drop these relations? See, friends, relations are okay relatively, not absolutely. Therefore, na mata na pita is so important, my friends. We have to perform all that we are supposed to do, but don't get entangled in any relation in life. That is why the word is relation. In the deep sleep, all relations disappear. That is the reason we are happy. Because of relations, you become relatively happy, not absolutely. Absolute happiness, Shiva Kevaloham, when all relations are dropped. So dropping the relation doesn't mean we are insulting them, but don't carry the burden. And this is more so important for the elderly people. The other day, somebody was asking me, Swamiji, in your talk, you are basically addressing the elders. You are not talking to the children and the teenagers and the middle-aged people. You are talking elders. I said the problem is the elderly people. See, today in the whole world, the demography is completely changed, is it not? What is that? Old people are outwitting the number of the young people. What is the reason? Refuse to die. अरे मरो यार. See, small kids are not produced. If you see Europe, Japan, anywhere you see, children are not born, but the population is growing. Why? Oh, those who are born, they are refusing to die. अरे जाओ ना. See, all the politics you take, all the politicians are old. They are not young. They may call, I am a youth leader, 68. See, friends. Because I am telling you, in many families we go, we come across, this is one issue I have discovered. The elderly people unnecessarily get involved in the lives of the youngsters. And they are not ready to understand it. One example I'll tell you, I might have told sometime. There was one girl who was carrying for the second time, and therefore her mother came to help her. So she came maybe about when she was in the 7th month or so, that girl. So one day she called me, Swamiji, I want to come and talk to you. I said, okay, come. I was having dinner somewhere. This happened in US. So after dinner, we went for a little walk in the garden. And she was carrying maybe 7 months or so. So slowly we were walking outside. And then same thing, Ganga, Yamuna, Saraswati, Triveni Sangam, Prayagraj. So I said, come on, you clean it. I don't want that. I don't like it. And I don't get washed away by the tears. You can corrupt me without that. Okay, what happened? Swamiji, this morning, when I was going to office, I told my mother, you go back to India, I don't want you. And I left. So she started crying. In the office also, I was whole day working and crying and working. I said, yes, now continuing. Then she said, you know what happened? Since she came, every day the same theme. Morning we used to begin. How my brother's wife is bad. That means her daughter-in-law. Every day the same topic, every day. Finally, I got fed up. And I had to ask her, should I go and kill her or what? You go back to India, I don't want you. You are destroying my peace. When that girl said to her mother, do you think she was happy? My friends, when the youngsters have to talk rude to the elders, don't think they are happy. They are more miserable. But oldies don't want to change. And therefore, Many families have got this issue. The reason is, this is called as the disease of Shah Jahan. Shah Jahan disease? What is this? This I also told you in one of my talks. Shah Jahan was imprisoned by his son. Who was he? He was a king, ruling. See? And when he was in the jail, he had nobody to rule. So he asked his son, can you do one favor? Yes. Give me some children. I'll teach them Quran or something so that, they can learn. Okay. Now for him, no problem. Bundled up 100 children. And he started teaching them. Why so? He who has been ruling in his whole life, he cannot stop from ruling. His mother-in-laws, they were ruling their house, their family. But when the new daughter-in-law comes in the house, they get shaken. Now my rule is over. And therefore, they want to rule over everybody. And the families break. See, friends, every girl who gets married, she has a dream of her own life. My house should be like that. I will have this kind of furniture. I will have this kind of color. But these oldies are not going out. हमारे यहाँ ऐसा ही होता है. Remember, when the children are small, they are living with the parents. But when the parents are old, parents are living with the children. अपनी औकात पहचानो. But the parents want to impose themselves everywhere. Therefore, satsanga is more important at this age. Because they have nothing else to do now in old age. Youngsters are busy with their profession, with their work, with their competition. They have no time for anything else. But old people, rule kisko karo, kisko karo. Recognize this, my friends. Therefore, na mata, na pita, na deva. Now the third deva. Deva is Dyotana Devaha. That which is illuminates is called a Deva. So all our faculties are the Deva. In Upanishad it comes, Sa Pashuhu Devanam. He is the Pashu, the enslaved by the gods. Which are the gods? Forget about the gods above the clouds. Gods are all our faculties. Jnanendriyas, Karmendriyas, Mana Buddhi. These are the gods. So, Pashuhu Devanam. He is enslaved by all the faculties about eating, doing, obsession about everything. हमारे यहाँ ऐसा ही होता है कि तुम्हारा घर नहीं, तुम्हारे बच्चे का है. Get out. Remember, change this standpoint. Your life will never be miserable. See, everywhere there is retirement, isn't it? So retire as the parents. Your life will change. If that doesn't happen, then I want this, I want that. No. Relax. Na devaha. Otherwise, we become, see, another example I'll tell you. This happened in India. One very nice couple, now they are very old. When their children were in school, class 6 and class 9, girl and a boy, both the parents, two parents of the mother and two parents of the father, were staying in the same house. Very nice family. And 24/7 TV was on. So the children told their mother, Mommy, tell them, constantly the TV is on. We can't study in this thing, that thing. So the mother told her parents. She can't tell her in-laws, so she told her parents. The parents retorted. During our time, there was never TV. Now there is a TV. We want to watch. We will not. As if it is really a race or you see that go. Now tell me what the children should do. See, friends, recognize where we are required, where we are not required. Therefore, na devaha. Let us not be enslaved by our faculties. Another example in Bangalore, it happened. In old age, the hearing ability goes down. It's natural. But they want to listen to the TV serials. So the full blown voice sound, and others are studying, doing, talk. Nobody can hear because it is so going on and all that. So when Swamiji, what should be done? I said, you give her the remote, Bluetooth. No, she doesn't like it. She wants every one of us to hear. Everybody is fed up in the house. See, friends, we should respect elders, but they should be worthy of respect. Whenever we demand respect, we don't command respect. We don't deserve respect. See, friends. Therefore, na mata pitava, na deva, na loka. I want to go to heaven. What will you do there? Same तमाकू चूना. क्या चूना नहीं मिलता क्या? See, friends, Loka is not a place. Remember this. Swarga. Swarga is not a place. Loka means the experience. In the world of lawyers, in the world of musicians, in the world of scientists, don't we say? So the Loka is the field of experience. And what we are told, if you do this thing, you will go to heaven. And what will you do going to heaven? Will you do meditation there? No. Same indulgence. Therefore, never think of going to hell or heaven after death because you do not die. When the body does not have any physical disease, that body is dead. If you have got some physical problems, congratulate, still alive. Dead body has no disease. And second thing, dead body also never dies. Because what is the death of the body? 5 elements of which this is made is disintegrated. Who died? मरने भी नहीं देते. Just discover, my friends, how simple it is, not difficult. So when the gross body, the disease is called as a vyadhi. When there are no vyadhis, then you are dead. And there also, that also you don't die because the elements go back to elements. Who dies? Therefore, remember this thing. Na loka. After dying, you will go to hell and heaven. You send them to hell and heaven. You don't have to go. Actually, you go there, make a place for me. Then, the subtle body. This is second thing. When you die, you go to hell or you go to heaven. And after going there, you go get there so many beautiful 72, I think, no? You get them, and then you can keep on enjoying and all that. Fools can be fooled like this. In one place, one person asked me something. I said, he was so angry. If you say like this, you will go to hell. I said, excuse me, where will you go? Of course, I'm going to go to heaven. I said, I'll prefer hell. If you are there, I would want to come there. You are worse than hell. Okay? Now, why this happens? Because now we are told that if you die, you go to hell and heaven. Therefore, body left here, but you go. Now, the second thing. Like when the gross body has no diseases, body disappears. In the same manner, when the subtle body or the mind has no diseases, mind dissolves in consciousness. What is the disease of the mind or the subtle body? Is called as Adi. Like body, cross body, Vyadhi, Adi. Disease of the subtle body or the mind is Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Mada, Matsarya, jealousy, frustration, achievement. This is this. When mind carries zero burden of any disease, like desire, etc., the mind dies. Then, like the gross body made up of 5 elements, returns the 5 elements back to them in the same way. Mind made up of consciousness with an element of objectivity. With objectivity alone, there are diseases possible. If there is no objectivity, no disease is possible. Like eyes can see something else, they cannot see themselves. We desire always about something other than ourselves. And when there are no diseases, meaning when there are no desires, then the mind returns back to consciousness. Desire free mind is consciousness. So neither the gross body dies nor the subtle body dies. The third body, third disease. Third body is casual body. Many of them, instead of saying causal, they say casual.